We got the boat stuff here ready to be launched. The wood, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll probably process it off this rock and then we'll stack it up somewhere nice. Yeah, this surely would be a great place to see a moose. The boat wasn't so scrapey on those lily feet, so maybe we would. Yeah, there's a nice little guy. Right on the board for the day. All right, these mosquitoes are talking, right? They're like, guys, get up, hurry up, he's leaving, it's your last chance. Swear to God they are, I can hear them. Good day, my friends, good day, good day. What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Davy's Dash. Davy's Dash, in case some of you are all new, what is Davy's Dash? Well, you have a start date in life, that's your birthday. You also have an end date in life, you don't know when that is. There's a dash that separates. Well, my name's Davy, and today, this is our dash. This is about living life, banking memories, not just money. It's important, my friends, it's important. Okay, you know, this video series is all about bringing awareness and support to 188 Community Church. We'll give you a little list up here, exactly what they provide and why they are in need of help. I mean, every nonprofit is in need of help. But look at the things that these people provide for the homeless, drug addicted, people with mental health challenges and stuff like that. I'm a huge supporter. Obviously, this whole video series is dedicated to the people that I love. I consider myself a huge community member of the 188 Community Church in downtown Winnipeg, Manitoba. And yeah, I think that I have a platform that I can bring some awareness to try to help them out. Try to help out my fellow people. Now, I'm not just somebody that has volunteered there. I've volunteered a lot of my time there, but I'm also somebody that has accepted resources from them in my past. And that's another reason why I think it is so very important for me to use my platform to help bring awareness to a great cause that they're doing in the downtown core of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So, I mean, for them to give out a cup of coffee, you know, it's a cup of coffee, but to have the income of a cup of coffee is huge. Again, you're seeing the list of the services that they provide, and this is like a dumbed down list. As time goes on, resources become more expensive, and the need increases. So these are kind of like dumbed down numbers. Come on, guys, give them a shout. Here's the logo, 188 Community Church in the downtown core of Winnipeg. They could use your love. I mean, I wouldn't sponsor them on my channel if I, you know, it is what it is. Get on there, help them out. All right, let's get into today's video. Love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button because that's what it's there for, to subscribe. Let's go. All right. This is an adventure I'm never going to forget, I tell you what. Good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. 6 a.m. on the dot. View out to the tent this morning. Still morning. Not quite as beautiful as the sunset last night, but beautiful. Same with some smoke on the water. Water's colder than the water's warmer than the air. Gives you smoke on the water. I'm pretty comfortable right now. But with the lake travel day, a couple of them, Should probably get the coffee on here pretty soon. Get the food down. And yeah. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Alright, well, I'm gonna think about getting that coffee on. 9% is good enough for now. Well, as you can see, we're getting camp packed up. Morning of day 5, I guess. And yeah, once again, we're leaving. This is Camp 4, and we're leaving Camp 4 in better shape than when we found it, because this place was a mess. Especially every fire pit I come across. Anyways, we're doing our due to look after the people behind us. So, here we go. Beautiful morning, still morning. Alright, these mosquitoes are talking, right? They're like, guys, get up, hurry up, he's leaving, it's your last chance. Swear to God they are, I can hear them. Alright, I'm gonna finish packing up and let's go. We got our first portage is like 30-second paddle, and then we're into the portage. So we're just getting loaded for the portage and not the canoe. So we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Honestly, I have had a coffee this morning. Beautiful loon. Oh. Big one. Oh, here comes his mate. Beautiful. First thing in the morning. Shut my big camera out. Beautiful. All right, my friends, port's over. Welcome to Pandium Pond, where this was the most ravenous mosquito layer of the trip yet. You know, what you have to do in these situations is you have to say, you know what? Look at all the people that came out to welcome. Look at all the life that came to welcome me to their home. Just, you know, I feel blessed now all of a sudden. The trail was well marked, easy to follow. Started off with a nice forest walk and then turned into, well, a Canadian portage, to be honest with you. Yeah, just quagmire. You know that fella, just quagmire. Anyways, I'm just trying to get away from some bugs enough to lift up my head netting and get some electrolyte in me, because I'm already sweating and I know I'm still down on fluid, so we got to work harder at that. And now I'll have a look at the map to see where the heck I am, which way I want to go. Well, here we're coming up to the portage. This is going to be the nasty one. It's marked red on the map. So she's got some difficulty to her. And we'll certainly be double carrying this. Is 795 meters, I think. Just under 800, I believe. I'll have to look at the map again. Or this sign should tell us. It looks deep here. Huh. Oh, it looks nasty down there. Looks like I'm gonna get wet up to my friggin' ass, man. Maybe not. Easy rocks. Alright, look at that. It's straight up. Oh, straight up. Oh, wow. I have a look at the map. Maybe I'm gonna carry get everything to the top and then I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's go figure it out though. Well, as you can see, we're starting to get into some windswept lake. Nothing too bad just yet. That's why I wanted to get an early start this morning, and I kind of left like an hour even later than I wanted to. And then that debacle with finding the GPS, that was another half hour. This is exactly why I wanted to get early started on lake days. Well, at least they're not wake capping yet. They're getting pushed around a little bit. Thank goodness that I gained a little confidence in this boat for this kind of stuff, or I'd be very uncomfortable. Right now I'm very comfortable, which is good. It makes it enjoyable instead of being terrified. I want my mommy. I'm not getting blown around that much. So this is another good experience for the pack boat and myself. Me and old Melba here, and our new navigator up front. I'm trying to lose weight on this trip by eating down food, and here I finding people's bug spray and trinkets on the trail. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the map. Take off the glasses. Yes, that is a campsite. So, we at the portage, we went straight. Now we're passing by a camp, and we're almost to our waterfalls. No way. Am I going the right way? Are you kidding me? If I'm already almost all the way across Misty, I'm gonna be amazed. Alright, well, I'm gonna carry on. I want to check the GPS and stuff when I get behind this island here. Well, apparently this is the right direction. Pretty thick in here with the, what you call it, lily pads. Beautiful flowers. I love lily pad flowers. They have to be one of my favorite flower. Probably is my favorite flower. They're just so especially beautiful. Okay. I'm looking for a portage sign. I don't know, keep going or? I guess, keep going. I don't see nothing. And again, the GPS is telling me I'm right on the mark. so. Oh. I'm come to a standstill here. I'm hearing something. Oh, I see the portage sign. We must be going right up to it. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, I'm getting bumped and scraping in here. I'm going in here the wrong way, I think. I gotta get out here. This is no good. Well, I can hear the falls. They sound pretty generous, considering there's no water flow here. Okay, I think we're on the right path now. A little freaky when you're sitting way down here by the water and you can hear rushing water coming, but you can't see nothing. Like, look at this. Hope my navigator up there is right. This is pretty in here. Pretty as all get out. Purple flowers, yellow flowers, lily pad flowers. Really shallow in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, can't paddle because I'm just hitting stuff. What's this? Okay, beautiful little cascade. You know I'm going to try for some fish in here, because I am way ahead of what I thought it would be today. That's beautiful, eh? Okay, get over to the portage and get out the fishing rod. I'm not even worried about portaging until I do some fishing. I'm not even going to unpack the boat until I do some fishing. Nice soft landing. That's what I like. Treating old Melba the best way I can treat her. Good old girl. Alright, we'll take a look at this and I'll take the camera off, and then I'm gonna grab the fishing pole and I am gonna throw some lines. Alright, well, this is a pretty little place to get into. Let's take a look at these waterfalls as far as we can, shall we? Little red squirrel over there just upset. It's just beautiful in here. No, I'm not going to be climbing in around there. There's our portage trail. First of all, I'm grabbing the fishing rod. You know, there's got to be potential. Yeah, there's a nice little guy. Right on the board for the day. Alright, well, I spied this trail here coming up the side of this hill, like drop. So let's see if there's a somebody's cut paths in here to view. And the mosquitoes are rampant. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's stunning. Does it go right up to the brink? Looks like people have been down in here. Oh, beautiful. This is pretty stunning. Absolutely stunning. Welcome what I was hoping would be some moose sighting. Because this just looks moosey AF. Yeah, this is Timberwolf Creek. It's going to take us down into Timberwolf Lake, where from there we'll portage into our last lake of the day. All right, get you guys set up. We'll get the boat loaded and find which direction am I going? Those waterfalls were spectacular and on the board with a fish for the day. Awesome, great day, man. Such, like, look at the beauty of this place. Marshlands have to be one of the most beautiful places. And one of the areas that need to be protected the most. So much wildlife happens in marshland. Yeah. All right, let's get the boat loaded. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we're gonna see in this place. Snows. Oh, so nice in here. Just a slight little gentle breeze. I'm gonna try to follow this track until I see something. Pretty thick. The big water lilies, but holy jumping. Biggest of the trip so far. Just like that last little fish was the biggest of the trip so far. Oh, we're running aground here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't right. Maybe not, I don't know. Jeez, it says it is. We gotta get over this way somehow. Follow this bit of track. But this is all land in here. Like there's hummocks of land. So we better go just slow. I don't feel like dumping in this boggy shit. Like we're just scraping ground. Okay, maybe our navigator up there is right. All right, well, I'm gonna try to figure this out a bit more, and we'll get back with you. Timberwolf Creek. It's beautiful in here. No current flow. That's okay. Moving along just lovely. Oh, what do we got here? Is this a slight opening? Oops, we hit something. Damn it. Can't see nothing in the water because of all these lily pads. So I better just slow down here, because I don't need a flippy tippy. I already got hung up on land back there. That didn't impress me much. Oops, good thing I went slow. Good thing I went slow. Come on, go, go, go. Don't get hung up. That's good. This is the right path, right? GPS, where are you?
I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Where will you go? And won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by. river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Alright, well, we made it to Timberwolf Lake, but how do I get there? Please don't tell me this is a lift over. I'll get around the side here, maybe? Yeah, maybe I can. That would be a blessing. There's all these trees down. I don't know what's under the water. So, yeah, I hope so. I hope we can do this. See all these rocks piled up here. This must have been something at one time. See all those rocks are piled like that, and then there's that log between the rocks and the water. This must be an old bridge or something at one time. I haven't seen my GPS. Is it marking a road here? No. And check the map. What is it marking? Logging camp ruins. Okay. So these are logging camp ruins. Would make sense. I don't know how you would float them down this creek though. Huh, that's pretty neat. I'm glad I've seen that. You see that? I know it's hard with that tree. Huh, I'm just trying to look for more. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's more ruins up there. I don't see a way to get out of the boat and get up there and check those, so let's get focused on our task. Davey boy. Well, I don't know. Seems to be some obstructions in the way. That's cool, man. Huh. Oh, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Can we make it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Yes, we did it. Nice. Nicely done. Ooh, don't get so excited. I see trees in the water right below me. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, we got some wind blowing. I know what the lake is like. Timberwolf Lake. So let's decide which side of the lake we want to travel. Because I want to stay out of what is in my shoe? I think there's gravel or something in there. Probably from these portages. It's grinding in there, grinding in the skin. Alright, I'm gonna figure stuff out. Well, as we are coming, this is still part of Timberwolf Creek right here until we get up to this little point here on the left, and that's Timberwolf Lake. And we have a tailwind, which would be awesome if we were going around or going straight across this lake. But we are not. We're going to start heading to the left of us. So I'm gonna try to hug in the shore. Just run the shoreline down, I think. Just make our lives a little bit easier. Just double check this map here. Oh, there's a campsite there. Right here to my left. Where's that on the map? Okay, campsite. Let's keep following this around. Be another campsite. Oh, it's nice with the tail green. Well, doesn't look like there's anything there. We're gonna head for the very next point in front of us. See you there. I think we got our second campsite from Timber Creek coming on to Timberwolf Lake, Timberwolf Creek. This looks like a pretty little site. See that? The navigator says yes too. Huh. All right, note to self. You got some protection, but you have some view. Huh. Yeah. Doesn't look like too many people have been there. Huh, I wonder why. Maybe it's not as good as it looks. No. Let me look at the map and yeah, keep on going. Oh, we're getting close to some shallow rocks here. Well, it looks like I've spotted the easiest portage to spot on the trip so far. Like the big old hole there in the forest. And this one is 410, moderate difficulty, steepness involved. We're going uphill. Absolute leg burner. Absolutely a leg burner. Just like every other portage of the day. Anyways, my friends, welcome to Lake McIntosh, or McIntosh Lake. Now, so far I've slept on peninsulas for 3 nights, the river site for 1 night. Tonight is night 5th. The whole plan for I'm sweat soaked. I mean, absolutely sweat soaked. The plan for this lake has always been an island site. So, as you can see, there's a plethora of wood for the taking, and island sites are going to have absolutely zero wood. So I'm going to get to work. I'm going to load the front end of this canoe with as much wood as I can, and just big hunks, and well, I can cut the rest up at the homestead when we get there, when we find it. But yeah, I want to hurry up and get some wood loaded and then get over and try to capture that island site. I think there's 3 island sites on this lake, so yeah, that's the plan. Get some more water in me. Damn mosquitoes. All right, my friends, well, the time is exactly 12:30, and we got a boatload of wood, which is good. We'll slide this in, and I'm gonna have a good look at the map, and yeah, okay, we're almost home for the night. Again, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. We're making our distances. Love it, man. Beautiful days. Relaxing, no worries, right? Something happens, I've got lots of time in the world. But let's go and try to see if we can get this vessel. Won't be any filming getting in there because I just really don't have room to show you anything. So we'll get there when we get there. Okay, I made it to the island site that I was hoping for. That's also another island site, but it's posted no camping, so nobody should be there. So let's have a little look-see. Beautiful view, just like being on a peninsula again. It's an island. So look at the size of these old big old stumps. And people left some garbage behind, of course. Did they try to burn this? What is going on with people? Alright. I think the boat is good. It's heavy enough. Or I'll be swimming. Ah, look at the size of this. Wow. Who carries nails? How many carpenters are in the backyard, in the backcountry? Oh, and look at this. Beautiful tent pads. Perfect tent pads back here. Oh yeah. I can sit and have the view, and by the time I'm ready for bed, it's ready for bed and I don't care about the view. Oh, giants, eh? Excellent. No, is this an island? Is it? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what my GPS said. I'm gonna have to have a look at the map here. I do like the site though. I like it a lot. And the privy should just be back here. I guess it's back here. Yep, there it is. Thunderbox. This is a nice site. But do we leave here and try for the island site? Is it going to be better? I don't know. Because this is really cool site. Really pretty. Beautiful outlooks. No widowmakers to hurt the tent at all. You know, this place has got some bonuses going on for itself. Let's have a look at the map and I'll make a decision. I don't really like traveling in that vessel with that much weight in it, with all that wood. So if this isn't an island site and it's a peninsula, still take it. Goal was for an island site. I don't know what to do. Take this and just go out trolling, do some fishing before that wind picks up. I'm gonna look at the map and see what's going on. Hey my friends, well the decision has been made. I'm gonna push on, although I really love this campsite. Like, it's excellent. The problem is I don't exactly know where I am on this map. It's just, for some reason, the GPS won't focus in and close enough. And yeah, so I'm a little confused, but I'm just gonna follow this kind of shoreline down. I'm gonna see if that's an island site there. We do have a slight tailwind, so I might as well take advantage of it, because I have a lake crossing tomorrow, and then I have some huge portaging, and then I have an uphill battle, and I can't remember what creek that is, right after Rosswood Lake anyways. And then I have a dandy portage around some falls tomorrow. So I guess if we can make some distance with this tailwind, I think that's our best bet. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. just put the map away, get the gloves back on. We're gonna push off and try to just get a little bit more distance. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm good not to stop, and I'm gonna take advantage of this tailwind. So let's do this. Hey my friends, well, after a little bit of frustration with myself and my map reading skills and my GPS, and yeah, well, I'm home, but it's getting a little breezy out there, so I got to get this stuff taken care of, and then we'll show you around the camp. But yeah, I've already been all the way down the end of the lake. I didn't realize I was gone as far as I did, and that seems to be the theme with this boat, is that all of a sudden, before you know it, you're either there, or in this case, you just blew right by. And so my exit tomorrow is just right this point. I just got to go around it, and that's my portage. I thought it was way down there because I'm not used to the speed of a pack boat. These things are fast, man. I'm telling you, they're fast. All right, let me secure this stuff and get Melba up here out of the wind where harm can't hurt her. Be back. Hey, well, there's Melba. No worse for wear. We've been pretty gentle with the little girl. Look at this gnarly old tree, man. Like, it's still a lot. Yeah, it's still alive. But look at this. And see, somebody's like stashing wood and stuff in here. I don't understand how this thing is still alive. Good on it. All right, well, we got some fire tinder. We got some stuff. We brought our own pile of wood anyways. Some of this looks pretty punky. I guess that's the only fire grill here. Oh no, we got some grates there. Okay. This of course needs to get touched up a little bit, but it's not in bad shape. Let's see, people are burning up some punky shit here. Yep. All right, well, we got tenning here, I guess. We got a spot down here. If it rains, that would be a suck. All right. Well, that's cut down. I guess maybe it was a hazard. I don't know. Why? It's got some wood on it. So maybe it didn't have to carry wood. Well, we'll try to find the thunderbolt. Look at the size of that log. Good morning. Well, we got some more wood over here off this guy. So yeah, I didn't have to carry wood. All right, you got a nice kind of, well, it's not exactly flat, but it could work. Look at how open these woods are. So why can't I find the thunderbox then? Yeah, this is gorgeous in here. Gorgeous. And somebody chopped down that tree, so there's wood on that. Oh, there it is. It blended into the forest. Yeah. Just if you're sitting on the throne, you can see that bear coming for you from quite a while away. On a bit of a slant too. Oh, it's got cobwebs and beer cans. Now, who's the ignorant people that bring beer cans all the way in here and then throw them in there? But cobwebs, not sure. What do we got down here? We got more wood. Oh, there's wood for days in here, man. Holy jumping. And, oh, they're standing dead and everything. This is the first campsite I've seen standing dead. And I'm the idiot that chopped down and carried wood in. And if I didn't, though, this wouldn't be available. So, all right. And to sit down. No more whiskey left to sip on, so I'm probably gonna eat something because it's 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten since this morning. So I'm probably gonna do that. We're gonna figure out where to put the tent, maybe back in here. This doesn't look like too bad of an area. Widowmakers are none, so we're maybe right in here, sheltered, good night's sleep. able to get something right in there. No widowmakers. Probably right here though, I think. Yeah, I think this will work out just perfect here. Door here. All right. All right, my friends. Well, it is 2:45 in the afternoon. The winds have been consistent. They're not too strong, but over a distance that creates a lot of waves. So yeah, anyways, I'll take you for a little show around camp. It's all set up. I'm good to go. Almost. Everything's done. We got the boat stuff here ready to be launched. The wood, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll probably process it off this rock and then we'll stack it up somewhere nice. We'll clean up this fire pit just a little bit. It's not in too bad of a shape, which I'm happy to see. Camera set up for wanting to jibber jabber at it. I want to put the big lens on in case I get good pictures of loons and stuff like that out there. I want to be able to zoom in on them. Just been eating my face off, so got some nuts left, some water, looking at the map, my sitting place, getting ready to change the lure on my fishing rod because I'm just going to do some shore casting for a little bit, see what the winds are doing. Kitchen set up, food, water bottles, stove, kitchen pots, fuel, saw for bucking the wood. It's all part of the kitchen because we'll be doing a boil up over the fire tonight again. Backpack still has to go under the Vessi boat, so we might as well do that. I'll take you over. I store all the light stuff, and I like it. I like organization in a camp. So my pack comes in here under the vestibule like this. If it wants to cooperate, which it never usually does. All right, so here we are inside the home. Pillow, sleeping bag, sleeping pads, that other sleeping pad that I sit on, it goes underneath as well. Got some clothes, my ditty bag, tarp, I just threw it there, it should go in my backpack, but whatever, rain pants, camera gear's under here. Under here, I got camera gear. I'm gonna keep charging up some stuff, but not now. I want to get a line in the water. So yeah, that's a beautifully set up camp, well organized, very comfortable. When you're organized, you're comfortable, and there's a sense of security knowing, okay, I know where everything is. I'm good. I didn't lose anything. And look at the size of this guy. Like, good Lord. The size of the trees in Algonquin are so impressive. And look at this guy. Follow this guy up. And then he does a hank down, and then a hank up, and a hank over, and a hank over and down. This guy is like wickedly impressive. Hundreds and hundreds of years old and still rocking, still kicking, even though half of them's rotted away. Anyways, gonna change some fishing stuff, and yeah, see, so there was one guy, and that's how I got a little discombobulated here. Is that he was coming up. It was the only other boater I've seen, and today, like through my whole journey, and he had a great big hard-sided fishing kayak. You know, these things are big. He had tackle boxes on it, and he had his backpack behind him, and he had 4 fishing rods and a big net sticking up, and he had a speckled trout that he caught just coming across here. So I'm kind of excited, and he was heading for the portage. And so we were talking, and I wanted to ask him, how in the fuck are you portaging all of this kit in a hard-sided kayak over these portages, man? But I didn't. So, but we got to talking and boat fishing and whatever and whatnot, and we were bopping around in the waves, and you know, we're turning and talking, and the waves are rolling, and you know, doing all that. Then we say goodbye, and I just started paddling in the wrong direction that I wanted to go. I mean, my direction tomorrow is there, but I wanted out there. So I don't know, the waves don't look too unpleasant until you get in a little tiny boat like I have. Then they certainly look and feel a little bit more. But loosen the hips, keep the upper body straight, let the boat rock. Let's go fishing. Well, I can certainly verify with 100% confidence that this guy is a big white pine, because if you see the nub here, we'll have five needles to it, and that's a white pine. There you go, a monster of a white pine. Beautiful girl. Well, my friends, the weather, yeah, I'm not gonna get any fishing in tonight. Actually, it's getting chilly, to be honest with you. That wind is bringing in like a cold front or something. I hope that doesn't mean weather. Anyways, we don't really have enough wood to start the fire this early, because some of it's not really the best. So I've just been working on some map work and doing calculations. And my last day to get out of the park is gonna be a doozy. So we're using the stove, burn down some fuel, which is a little wasteful, but I need to get my bag as light as possible. And I'll get into the details of what's gonna happen for my last day to get out when we get closer to that date. So I'm not worrying and stressing about it, but we are preparing for it. So I'm gonna burn down some weight and fuel, and I've just been eating, and some of the stuff that's burnable food, I'm just gonna burn it tonight. So no packaging or anything like that, just gonna burn the food, just to get rid of some weight. And because it's going to be a push on my last day, but again, we'll get into that. So yeah, tonight's dinner is, of course, Peak Refuel, not sponsored. Chicken coconut curry. This one doesn't have a lot of calories. It's only 850 calories. Because I'm eating both. It says this is like 2 portions, but I've never had 2 portions that felt like 2 portions. So yeah, it's 850 calories. Last night's meal was 10,000 or 1,040 kilometers, which is, so yeah, I'm just making some plans, but I'm ready to eat. And yeah, it's just a little too early for the fire, so we're gonna burn down a little bit of weight and fuel. And yeah, whatever. I'm on vacation, so I'm spending an extra $3, whatever. All right, that's the update. Just hanging out. I was hoping to get some trolling in out there, but it's starting to get chilly and the wind hasn't really died down that much. It's a little calmer, but not really. So yeah, we're just chilling at camp, having a great time, just enjoying being out, nature, quiet, peacefulness, no cell phone reception, no internet, no nothing, just loving life. Let's see what this water's doing. No, not quite there yet. Better find my spoon, get this package open, and get ready to dump some water in there. Seal it up and wait for the 10 minutes. Excellent. Well, sitting around, got the campfire started, and it looks really neat in front of that tree that's laying over and growing up, and it's still alive, and it's just monstrous. It's just nice big fire pit. It's just really, really enjoyable, really beautiful. A lot of smoke in the air out there from wildfire smokes. Going in, it's been like this for the last couple days, but hopefully for the last couple days of the trip that'll blow out for us. But yeah, we're just sitting around. Camp is all sorted. I'm trying to dry out my shoes here. Camp is all set up neat and orderly the way I like it. And yeah, it's just time to kick back, let the old feet dry up a little bit, because they're swamp ponies for the last 12 hours of the day. So got some seagulls, we got a bunch of loons hanging around. It's just beautiful. The wind has kind of died down, which is good, but now I'm not really in the mood to put wet shoes back on and go out and try my luck. So it is what it is. We missed an opportunity, but I mean, still, there comes guests, and I don't need to be caught out in that. It's already after 7 o'clock at night, so yeah, I'm just gonna hang by the fire and just enjoy life. All right, guys. Probably a little later we'll take a look at the map and show you what's going on for tomorrow. And yeah, for now, campfire time. All right, my friends. Well, I'm pretty relaxed right now. Tonight has been the best fire so far because I haven't had to stoke it or add wood or anything. So my selection of wood over at the Portage Trail to come in here was a good one. So yeah, charging batteries, just sitting back, listening to the waves and the wind, and just watching the TV here. And yeah, pretty much that's all I got for today. Shut down this recording, and I want to thank you all for coming along, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, really does help. Tell your friends, share and like, do all that stuff. Really does help the algorithm and help me. So anyways, that's all for today. I will see you all for coffee in the morning. Good night. I don't have a clue what just woke me up. It's, I don't know, 11:15. But I'm looking out and I'm seeing light, and I better button down the curtain tonight, I guess. Could be in for it. And then I guess I'll have to use my light from my camera so I can see. I didn't bring my head torch in. Yeah, something just woke me up. I don't know what it was. But yeah, there's lightning out there. No thunder, no wind. But better have a check, see, make sure camp is good.